Mishlei Perek Chavav Pasuk Chaf Be'efes etzim tich be'esh. Without wood, the fire will extinguish. Ube'en nirgan yishtok madon. And without a fighter, then the fight is quiet. If both parties really want to make peace, they can make peace. But if there's no fighters, then the fight will go quiet. Pecham legechalim, charcoal for coals, ve'etzim le'esh, and wood for fire, ve'ish midyanim lecharchariv. And a fighter is what kindles fights. If you don't have a fighter, then you don't have a fight. So these two psukim, the Gaon of Vilna explains as follows. He says that Gehinna, a person, he lives and he does mitzvot and sometimes averot, and there's olam haba, and there's unfortunately Gehinam. But Gehinam is fueled by people that don't commit, unfortunately, that don't do the right thing, unfortunately. And if there's no Reshaim, there's no Gehinam. If there's only tzaddikim, there's only Gan Eden. And we have to do our best to be in the Gan Eden side and not to fuel Gehinam. That's in the next world, and certainly in this world, as the pasuk mentions straight out. If our actions could fuels reactions, and the question is, what type of reactions are they fueling? Taking that a step further, the Gaon of Vilna says also Esh is fire, and the Torah is compared to fire. And the one that learns Torah, the Talmid Chacham, is compared to fire. And it's he says the two people that hate the Talmid Chacham most is the Am Haaretz and their wives. What's the role of the wife? The role of the wife, generally, it backs their husband up in whatever way. So in the good, they're going to be even stronger in the good. In the bad, unfortunately, even stronger in the bad. We see that Haman's wife, she's the one that encourages him to go further. So the wife takes the husband's stance and goes further with it, for the good or, God forbid, for the bad. Actually, last night I was on a meeting with a couple, and the husband's business isn't doing so well. And the wife said something like, she sees that, the husband, it's difficult, but they're so committed. She said something like, I don't care if we live in a tent with our family, we're together, and it was so amazing to see that, unfortunately, these days there are a lot of women who are like, oh, no money anymore, I'm out of here, things like that. She's so committed, and it was so amazing to see. A good wife, sticking to the husband, she's with the husband all the way for the good, or God forbid for the bad, it goes bad for the bad. So he says here, those that hate the Talmid Chacham, sometimes the Am Haaretz and their wife, if their wife is in the negative as well. That's the two examples here of charcoal and wood, which the wood tries to get, if it tries to attack the fire, it just gets consumed by the fire. And if it tries to attack the Talmid Chacham, they're going to unfortunately get consumed by the Talmid Chacham, by the fire of Gehinam. And therefore we want to make sure to be on a good track. We want to be not be fighters, be people of peace, and stay away from fires, be close to the fire of Torah in a good way, of Talmidei Chachamim, not to get burnt by it, Chas v'Shalom, in the negative way, and of course always to stay on the right path. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen v'amen. Rabbi Chananya ben Akasha v'Ritzah HaKadosh Baruch Hu l'zakot, et Yisrael lefichach riba lahem Torah mitzvot shene'emar, Adonai chafetz man tzidko, yigdil Torah ve'yadir.